Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of December 26, 2022. And I'm so sorry about being late. As you can tell, I am freezing to death. Okay? Like literally. It's 11 degrees right now in Ohio, just so y'all know, especially in Bethel, okay, and New Richmond area. It is 11 degrees now. And we are covered in snow, and it sucks. I didn't say I wanted to snow. I actually was very depressed when all this whole entire summer has been nothing but like rain and stuff. That's all we got. We barely even celebrated summer. It sucked. So anyways, yeah, so I have been trying to defrost, literally. Like, my ex and his family brought heating boards, and I'm so appreciative of them for doing that as well. Even my mother-in-law, my father-in-law bought me like a brand new radiator heater thing that you plug in, but it works and it's so warm and toasty. Oh my god, I put it in my office. My office has like, I don't know, it's supposed to have installation. This is like a new house and I'm refurbishing it too. And it's supposed to have installation, but it's like, I don't think it got installation in this room because my Lanta, I was like, everybody saw me, they're like, you need to defrost. You know, my nose was red, my cat's nose was red, we were all red. They were like, oh my gosh. So I had to defrost so I wouldn't look like a hot mess. Now I feel like I'm wearing a Holston, and I feel like Grace Jones right now. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I am going to try to get out my monthly horoscope for next year a little bit early because I'm feeling confident. Yes, because my son is staying with my ex-husband at this time. Yeah, and he's having fun because they're like doing like a whole family thing. So, and then I'm coming down for Christmas to go visit them and stuff. And yeah, until the house gets like heated back up, my son's staying with my ex. So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, and subscribe and turn on your notification bells, because before the 31st and before Saturday, Friday, I don't even know, maybe I'll do them on Saturday because I do the weekly horoscopes as well as the monthly, so we'll see where we go with that. But I'm gonna try to get them out early. That's the goal, because I'm feeling confident. It's like, since he's been gone, it's been like, I don't know, when you're like lonely and stuff. I'm not like lonely, like I'm good, but like when you're by yourself, you tend to get a lot more accomplished, so yeah, so I've been kind of moving fast, so yeah. Anyways, let's continue on. Subscribe. So this week we have Mercury goes retrograde, period, because everybody's been saying, oh my god, it's Mercury's in retrograde. No, that's Cancer, the sign of Cancer being all in retrograde, and then Apollo in Gemini and Mars in retrograde in Gemini. Yeah, so you've been getting Mercury retrograde realness, plus we're in shadow period anyways. Now we're going to be going into Mercury in retrograde till the 19th, okay? Yes. Alrighty, but it should be a little bit interesting, alright, especially in January, because we're going to have a stellium in Aries in your 10th house, so be careful with other people. So Monday, this week, we have productivity. We still have a stellium going on in your sign. We still have planets in retrograde in your sign, so everything's a process. You're very much invested in your head. You're thinking about the past at this time. Stay the hell out of your head and give the brain something to do during this time period, and try to stay in a routine and let go of those obsessive thinking. I know that's easier said than damn done. I know. Oh, my Lanta. Alrighty, let me see. So Saturn, Vulcan is in retrograde, and it's forming a kite energy. And this is a time where something new is going to come into your routine, and just kind of throwing yourself into your work or starting a new creative project. When all the planets are in retrograde like this, it's basically like you dealing with your internal self, you dealing with your emotional self, you handling your responsibilities, and certain things that you didn't know that was going on become focused. this, okay? So this is you trying to control certain situations in your life. Whatever does come in at this time, like business picking up during this time period, this could be a great time for growth with the media and the social media for some of you. This could be you finding yourself talking more to friends, socializing a little bit more than usual, coming into a place of yes with this energy, because Mercury is going to go retrograde this week. So this is not the best time for love, but it can happen. It may not be long-lasting love. It just depends what's going on in your chart. You could be frugal with your money, resources as well with this energy here. You can be put in a leadership position at work, maybe practicing to be in a leadership position at work and taking on more roles of manager, shift supervisor, or whatever position they're trying to put you in. You could find yourself practicing more about that particular position, because they could be either using you as the substitute, or they could be using you as a permanent place for that position. For others of you, this could be on the job training happening this week. You do have a kite energy happening with the part of fortune in your third house of communications. So this could be some much needed good news coming in, very productive, getting organized, business picking up. You can be a perfectionist and wanting everything to be perfect or rearranged at home. You may be busier than usual, running errands, being more out and about. You'll probably get a lot of phone calls or a lot of communications happening on this day. A good time for studying new studies, lots of communications happening, business picking up. You can be making plans with friends and family. Many ideas and new possibilities run across your mind now. It may be kind of hard to seize an idea long enough for you to work through the implications now. So take notes. Your neighborhood becomes more interesting. There could be a lot of people more out and about because of the snow for some of us here, or maybe the iguana is falling from the sky at this time. This could also be a time where there's a lot of rumors and gossip going on. Okay, in your neighborhood, all right? Or chance encounters while doing errands. Daily life becomes more interesting and exciting. Be careful of a tendency to become nervous or jump to conclusions before checking the facts, okay? This may not be the best time to make plans or to travel, because there is a tendency for things to turn out in ways that are unexpected at this time. So just try to go more with the flow with this energy here. Some people will have trouble containing their speech. It may say things that they later regret. So cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off, because you have all those planets in retrograde in Cancer. You're a bit more analytical in your way of thinking. So you could be a little bit straightforward and honest in your speech, okay? Let me see. Some of you, this could be reconnecting or reconciliation happening with this energy, or someone in your life is going to bring about healing for you, either through therapy, talk therapy, or somebody is going to put certain friendships or relationships that you had problem with in the past, and you're going to be having like this conversation with somebody. Could be a random stranger, could be somebody that you go to a party and then next thing you know, you're talking to this person at this party and stuff like that, and maybe y'all are into like tarot and the esoteric, and next thing you know, they just grab your soul and they go blah 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 blah, and they start putting things in perspective for you and explaining things to you, and you're just like, you start to see things in a different light, and you begin to heal and start the healing process in your life. For others of you, this could be success coming, and something success could be a healing thing, and whatever success is coming in could be a healing thing for you as well, and you're really able to move forward. This could be a time of self-empowerment, overcoming certain situations, obstacles in your life by yourself, and not relying on others, and feeling proud of yourself. You may be privy to secret information as well because of the intense power you portray. Others show support for your principles and your beliefs or your convictions, and they tend to go along with what you say and do at this time. Thursday, you may be in the mood for games and social get-togethers, pranks, or practical jokes. You're very playful, bubbly, and optimistic with this energy. I feel like you're a bit more self-aware at this time, and you really do speak your truth at this time. This can be focusing on your love relationship, or relationships outside the home can be more important to you, and you could be more invested in those relationships. You can be making focusing or putting the focus on friends. For others of you, this is social media. This could be a great time that you could be receiving some new equipment at this time, or you can be building a website, and it can be very good for you, or getting a cash app or something like that that helps you in regards to your online business. This could also be a great time where work becomes a lot easier and kind of work smarter, not harder, with the newest and latest and greatest in technology. For some of you, I feel like when it comes to joint endeavors and partnerships, other people are more cooperative with you. You can do well in situations where the focus of work is for the benefit of a group, organization, or society in general. You are aware of your personal power, but understanding when it's appropriate to compromise and let others share the role of leadership or control. If your work absorbs your attention, it can be a source of excitement, or it could fill you with great void in your life. On the other hand, you should use the opportunity to discover regenerate your commitment and dedication to affairs of your personal life, especially important relationships that you have cherished. Then on Friday, you have a fun energy time. I feel like for some of you, even though you're a bit reserved, you can find yourself to be a bit more popular. For some of you, friends and family members can be pulling you out of whatever little wallflower energy that you find yourself in, and they could be like saying, you need to go here, come hang out with us, you know. I think that's a plow. Very loud, very obnoxious. Okay. So anyways, appreciative. I'm not going out, but whatever. This could also be a time because Vulcanus in Capricorn is in retrograde and Mercury is in retrograde at this time. And all your planets in Cancer are in retrograde. But once you come out of your shell, you're very fun and loving. I feel for some of you, you can be meeting a new love interest through friends, but you know what time it is, okay? So mingle, talk to this person with this energy and get to know them, because things are subject to change once the 19th comes around in January, okay? I feel like the timing of it all for others of you, this is a popular energy time for those of you in media and social media as well. You have a very distinctive style when it comes to you and your media, okay, or your medium at this time, your artistic medium, and it really shows. For others of you, sudden separations that happen at this time tend to work out for your advantage. A specific question, the answer is yes. This is a time where some of you are having anxieties, frustrations, meltdowns, whatever, but this is really a time to just be quiet, go within, be about your spirituality, be introspective at this time, okay? But it's going to come out in another way. You're grounded, you're very analytical in your way of thinking at this time because the planet's in retrograde in your 7th house as well as in your 1st house during this time period, okay? The 10 of Coins puts an emphasis on money with this energy. This could be money worries for some of you. For others of you, this could be money coming in at this time as well. Ooh, somebody had a question, but we're going to flip her. So I feel like for some of you here, you're not gaining any support or any help through the women in your life at this time. They could be kind of staying away from you. Maybe you have used up all your cards on them to get help with this energy. So know that, yeah, look at this. The women in your life, you do not benefit through them. You may be fighting with the women in your life at this time for some of you. Oh, my Lanta. That is not cute. Anyway, so no to that. I feel for some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with certain women in your life at this time. I don't see no reconciliation, but this could be by your hand, okay? Because sometimes when stuff is going on in other people's lives, some crabs just tend to run away. You know, oh, the good times are over. Oh, things are rough. Well, let me go this way, you know, and it is when things get better in other people's life that they come through, you know. It's not a bad thing. It's your thing, you know. So I just take it as like a little bit of a time out and then see you when I see you. You know, I don't even get mad. I'm so used to crabs doing this to me, I don't even get mad anymore. It's like, whatever. But whatever question that you have, the answer is no. Okay? I don't see you speaking to this person. I don't see this person contacting you. All right? And I feel like, you know, you could be upset about it, you know? I don't feel like this is a good time to even ask for favors. If you feel like you can reconnect with the ex, I wouldn't try it. You know, if you feel like mother's going to help you with something, I really doubt it at this time. So you have a specific question, the answer is no. For others of you, whatever is going on in your life, you do benefit through the women in your life. The women in your life will take care of you, will help you out. You are the doll baby at work, okay? I feel also with this energy here, you need to go more with the flow at this time. Delve into your spirituality, relax more. Reconciliation, or this could be obsessive thinking about the ex or the one that got away. You have a lot of influence with others. You are dealing with somebody that is no contact, so you're not on speaking terms with somebody here with this energy, okay? But this person does think about you and you think about them, but nobody's talking to each other. I feel for some of you, the focus on career. I feel like for some of you, you could be a natural therapist at this time as well. So this is a great time to figure people out with this energy or help people. For some of you, you are the doll baby at home. Okay, I do see a strong family here for some of you. Not all of you, some of you. Okay, the Judgment card, major decisions are coming up at this time. For some of you, this can be dealing with court with this energy. For others of you, you just have a lot of things going on in your head, overthinking things at this time. And you may not do half the things that you're thinking because this could be more of a thought, okay? Because you need to plan it out and stuff like that. The Eight of Swords, you can be going through it emotionally. Oh, I really do think somebody's clearing the thing. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna play. They're plowing. I can't tell because I got all the windows like covered up, but I think they're plowing right now, so this is gonna go on for a while, which is cool because I didn't think they were gonna do that because nobody showed up yesterday. Anyways, you're going through it emotionally at this time. Let go of the bone. There could be some confrontations going on. You could be fighting with your siblings at this time with this energy, not getting along with the women in your life and fighting with them. So, you know, these are general. If you would like a reading with me, check out the description box below. I do offer email readings, so you can check that out. For some of you, you can be dealing with court. Okay, lawyers, custody battles at this time. Custody battles could be nasty. You could be fighting with the baby mama or the baby daddy at this time with this energy as well. And it could be mother-in-law, mother-in-law, and the other people on mother's side may not be as helpful with you, or maybe you're fighting with mother's side of the family and they may not be as helpful, or, you know, whoever you're fighting with at this time, they're not going to help you out. Okay, and this could be like watching your kids and stuff like that, so there could be like a lot of fights going on about helping with the kids. Busy time period for you as well. The Ace of Swords, for some of you, business picking up. Your perspective and outlook on life on a situation can be changing. I feel for some of you, be careful here. You have a hard time picking up anything new with this energy. Learning disabilities could be coming through, so you may need extra help, or you need somebody to really like sit down and really help you and explain it to you at this time, and let other people know that you don't understand because you have learning disabilities. Okay, don't be ashamed of that. All right, we all think in different ways, and that's okay. I feel for some of you here, you really doing that self-care thing. You really taking care of yourself, beautifying yourself at this time and looking beautiful. Okay, for others of you, this is a popular energy time on the social media. All eyes on you. For some of you, somebody in your life that probably is stalking you at this time has taken interest in you, but you may not know who this person is yet with this energy. So I see that happening during this time period and kind of like looking at you at this time. The Seven of Wands, I feel, yeah, again, you're fighting with family. Okay, so it could be a long time before you get your sorry. This could also be dealing with court, and court could be a long time as well before you see anything happening. So I would be careful with that because Mars is in retrograde. So if you started legalities during Mars in retrograde in Gemini, it could be a long time, and it's not going to be an easy battle, and you may not get what you want, okay? Because we don't start court when Mars is in retrograde, okay? Because the one that starts, the one that loses, all right? You don't do riots when Mars is in retrograde because whatever you're trying to come across is not going to come across, okay? So be careful here. Mars is almost direct in Gemini, next year in January. Okay, that's after that. I would give it 2 weeks before I start suing people. All right, so just be aware of that during this time period. Alrighty, so certain things in your life could be frustrating. You could feel frustrated, agitated because you're not getting what you want right away with this energy. For some of you, you can be dealing with office politics. Somebody could be mad at you and not really telling you, but you know somebody is mad at you, okay? For others of you, you having a difficult time solving a mental problem at this time. The Eight of Wands, this could be some much needed good news coming in for you as well. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up as well. For some of you, this could be learning to play a musical instrument or learning to play music. This is you creating new financial stabilities into your life. For some of you, the eights represent emotional transformation, financial transformation, wisdom. For some of you, you could be adulting at this time with this energy. The Devil card, a divorce is happening. Okay, so just be aware of that. You may not be getting along with dominating women at this time. Not the best time to throw tantrums and tiaras and have impulse decisions, because we're doing this during the Mercury retrograde. We're going to regret our decisions that we make during this time period. So just be aware of that. Okay, you could also be dealing with very manipulative people, or somebody could be lying to you at this time as well. So somebody could be telling you a lie either at work or trying to stir the pot with certain relationships in your life, and certain things are not adding up nor making sense. So I would be careful what other people are trying to stir at this time with you, and really question it, or go to the horse's mouth and have a conversation, because it could be a situation like that where somebody is just bored and trying to create drama in your life because I'm hearing they don't like her. Okay, so I would be careful with what people are trying to plant in your head about somebody else. I feel for some of you, you could be trying to get organized or trying to slow things down at this time. The Knight of Coins, I feel for some of you here, the mind is on the money and the money is on the mind at this time. So there could be some more money coming in this month for you as we finish out the month, or this could be a good time for business picking up. For some of you, this could be thinking about getting another source of income, or if you have a seasonal job that you do every month around the end of December and January, it could be that could be coming up, and that could be the additional source of income. Maybe business is going to be picking up at this time because it is your season when business starts getting a little bit faster and starts picking up, and things start getting more interesting in regards to money. Okay, so this could be a busy time period for you, or this could be a busy time period for your career, because it's the season for that job to start picking up and getting a little bit more busier. Okay, the Nine of Coins, the streets are talking. Be careful with the gossip at this time. For some of you, this could be a move. For others of you, this could be traveling coming up. I see you happy on a financial level as well as an emotional level. Okay. The Two of Coins, I feel like for some of you, there could be indecisions that will be assisted by the presence of a benefactor. I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a loan, and you may have wanted to spend the loan on something like, let's say you wanted to renovate your rooms for the house, right? But then you got your loan, but then instead of using it for the house, you use it towards your bills, or you use it towards something else, or you trying to use it towards, or this could be like getting the baby daddy, baby mama check, or alimony check, or something like that, like a whole check, right? Let's say you get like $250,000 from the baby daddy or baby mama, thing, because they don't want to deal with you, right? And then all of a sudden, you were going to do right by the money, but then you kind of like, well, I need this and I need that kind of situation. Okay, so that could be going on there. Or you could be like you're trying to invest in your money, or you're trying to spend it wisely at this time for some of you. Okay, I feel for others of you, I feel like you could be the jack of all trades when it comes to career as well with this energy. The Temperance card, you are really focused at this time. For some of you, this is a great great time for coming back to school because you are really focused and ready. Maybe you needed that little vacation. Emphasis on emotional stability and happiness here, financial happiness. So money is around you. This could be a great time for getting a job for some of you. You're more about your sanity at this time with this energy. You're super focused. You're putting your best foot forward. For some of you, love is around the corner, and this could be a soulmate. This might come in February. I feel like for some of you here, this is a good time for business picking up. I feel for some of you, you could be manifesting love into your life this month with this energy as well, or you could be talking to somebody or crushing on somebody as well. For others of you, you could be a bit rebellious or not rebellious. It could be that a situation here where you're done tolerating certain situations that management is doing to you. Maybe they're working you like a mule and you may not tolerate certain situations anymore. Or this could be like baby mama, baby daddy drama. And you may not be tolerating the relationship and you're not tolerating the way they treat you anymore. And you're really putting your foot down and creating your boundaries about certain things. Or this could even be with father, and you could be not tolerating the relationship at this time and like putting your foot down. I feel you have been trying to be diplomatic. You have been tolerating, but now you're going to throw some tantrums, okay? And now you're going to rebel. You may not be getting your way with something because you have put your best foot forward. You have done everything that you could, but this person is not acknowledging you. I do see love. I do see a stable relationship. For some of you, this could be getting a stable job at this time. For others of you, this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. This is endings coming up, so you could be ending a cycle, quitting a job, or leaving a relationship at this time. Okay, there are dominating people around you. There could be too many chiefs and not enough Indians kind of situation going on. Teamwork makes the dream work with this energy as well. This is a time of growth and moving forward and looking back. The Nine of Wands, I feel like for some of you, this is dealing with your fears and emotional hang-ups. You could also be overthinking situations that are going on in your life, things that are not happening. For some of you, the focus on school. Maybe you have to go back to school before the kids go back and learn something new, or listen to certain lectures or certain things that are going on in the school, kind of updating you on what's happening with this energy as well. For others of you, this is still dealing with certain obstacles in your life with this energy, so certain things may not be happening as quickly as you want. And then for others of you, I feel like you could be you're done being taken advantage of. Okay, I feel there's more responsibilities happening for you at work with this energy. Alrighty. And I feel like this could be a busy time period for you, or you really need to get organized because this could be a busy time period for you when it comes to career with this energy as well. All right, so just be aware of that. I feel like for some of you here, you're really being forced to change now, and you may not like it. You're really being forced now to really look at what you're doing. You're not allowed to be victim anymore in a situation, or it could be a situation where a friend or lover notices what you've been doing to the people around you and notice your behavior towards certain people, and maybe you're doing it to their family and they're not going to tolerate it from you. So they're making you aware of what you need to change. So listen to whatever somebody's telling you this week or next month, because you have an opportunity to change. Okay, you can be dealing with trust issues because this person's like pushing you. I do feel like you're ending a cycle, and the great words of the disciple Oprah Winfrey with the nines: let your wounds be your wisdom at this time. The King of Wands, you can be dealing with a fire sign, and this person is very stuck in their ways of thinking with this energy as well. So be careful. This is recognition and success coming to you at this time. You can be a bit cerebral and in your head with this energy. You can be a bit of a recluse. I feel for some of you, you could be looking for a better job at this time because you could be overqualified for the job that you have now. All right, so you could be looking for something better to come along during this time period. The Queen of Coins, oh my goodness. All right, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. So really be careful with this energy at this time. All righty, this could be you dealing with a Capricorn person with this energy as well. All right, and this person could be really focused on career and on their situation and moving forward. They could be also pushy towards you as well. Alrighty, I do see money around you. I do see business picking up at this time, or some kind of financial windfall around you during this time period. The King of Coins, I do see a soulmate energy coming in, or somebody that you knew from the past. Now be careful with this, because you have the North Node in your 11th house with the South Node, which means that you may have some really intense attractions coming up during the month of January or February, okay? And this means that this could be like a soulmate, or a karmic soulmate, or somebody that you have lessons with, okay? I would be careful with exes from high school, childhood, that come up to you now and try to reconnect with you or rekindle whatever they think was in their head. I would really try to not bother with that, okay? Because you just have some major lessons coming up with this person, okay? So just be aware of that. You do have trials and tribulations still happening in your life at this time. The Four of Wands, I feel that, you could feel like there's a future here with this person. And there could be for some of you. Okay, but there's going to be a lot of growth coming from that relationship, a lot of coming out of your comfort zone. So don't take it as a bad thing. Take it as this person is going to change your ego and change your way of thinking and help you to become a better version of yourself. I do see you very happy and bubbly and optimistic this week with this energy. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind. I do feel like, if it's dealing with a group or organization, then yes, it's going to be successful. It's going to work out. It's going to be happy and bubbly and optimistic. And the Hierophant card. Prayers are going to be answered at this time. Great time for contracts and negotiations. Lots of talks of future. For some of you, this could be getting engaged. For some of you, this could be taking your relationship to the next level. For others of you, this could be traveling with your partner, and this could be like a fun time traveling. But definitely endings and new beginnings are coming up into your life this month for you. Show your love and support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.